We are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're connecting from. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Thrive and Not Survive and Maximize Your Life Abroad. Yes, where we just want to exhort people and immigrants specifically to be the architect of their lives and to create possibilities for themselves amidst or despite challenges, realities they found on the ground when they in their quest for greener pastures. They are confronted with all kind of challenges, but just want to encourage somebody that there are alternatives to maximize your life abroad. So my name is Anne Kalema. For those who don't know me, I'm originally from Congo, and I'm a mom, a wife, a mom of three. I'm a Christian, and I'm also a proud digital mompreneur. So I just want to thank again those that are following our pages and the new viewers or visitors on our page. I'm the main face in our page, though I'm in business with my husband. And I will ask you, if you come on to this live, to share the link because somebody might be edified by this conversation. So I'll just share the link right now, real quick, so everybody can partake to this conversation that we're having. Like I'm saying, it could just be the answer to somebody's prayer. So it will be very quick, and then we'll be able to carry on because our guest is already here. And from time to time, we aim to bring business partners from our business, global business community, where they can come and share their experience, their perspective on this business that we do. And all of that we do in order to inspire someone who's looking for opportunities online, somebody who's looking for options, somebody who wants to start a business but doesn't know what to do, and somebody who's just looking for something new, new experiences. So we also want to educate people in this business that we do. And of course, last but not least, encourage somebody to take the next step towards their dream. So with that, let me bring our guest who's already here. Aurelian, Relu, here. There we
Hey, Anne.
go. Hi.
How are you
Thank
doing?
you. I'm doing good. How are you today?
Good, good. Thank you.
Thank you for honoring our invite. We are very honored that you took this time with us. And we just want to ask you to introduce yourself to our viewers. So who is Relu?
Thank you. Thank you very much for the invitation. It is a pleasure to be with you now. And I liked your introduction, very thorough. My name is Georgescu. I'm originally from Romania, and I live in Toronto, Canada for the past 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I am a proud digital business owner. And that's why we are
Mm-hmm.
here today to share our experience and to share information about our business model. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Relu. So tell us, how did you get in the online space? How did you get here in this community where we are together? What led you to start an online business?
Well, I have been looking for a business, a side hustle, as we call it, a plan B to our plan A day-to-day job. I have been a professional for the past 20 years since I'm in Canada,
Mm-hmm.
and I've missed my time. I wanted to have much more time for me and my family, and also to have an additional source of income. And I was looking for a digital business because it's much less expensive to start,
Mm-hmm.
and you have the flexibility to work. If you have a laptop or a phone and an internet connection, here is your business, and the investment is much less than an offline business as well. And I've been introduced to this business model through an ad that I saw it from a Romanian couple,
Okay.
and I checked it out. I was skeptical at the beginning, as everybody is, and
Yes.
I did my due diligence. I checked it out. I watched the webinar, the free webinar that it's on every Tuesday and Thursday. And I watched it a few times, and then I asked questions to my mentor, my coach, future mentor and coach, and then I decided that to take a leap of faith and to jump in.
Awesome. Awesome. Like you said, a lot of us are coming here, abroad, Canada, US, or even Asia or Australia, You come and you find yourself, you have your job, but you don't have much time. Sometimes you don't even have time to spend with your family. And you're looking for ways to balance, work, life, family. And like Relu said, he stumbled on this online business just to gain this flexibility. Now, if it is you that watching us today, even live or on replay, so we just want to ask you to check it out, because a lot of us are in that situation. And also it's easy to set up, and also low cost as maybe a traditional business, or there's so many opportunities nowadays and even online. But we're telling you about this one because we are in it, first of all. And there are so many advantages, to working online, that ability that you have your even main job, but you have something on the side like a Relu, and you still can consult both of them. You still can do it. We're not asking you to drop your job. But, in our community, we have a lot of people that have their plan B became their plan A. So it might be also your case. But, Relu has been, gaining back his time, his flexibility, and we're really happy for that. So we just wanted to ask you as well. So since you started this business, of course, you already enumerated, some of the advantages this business has, but how does it impact your family life, your environment, and your life as an immigrant? Or, you've been in Canada for a long time now, but, your life in general, how has this business brought, what are the positive impacts this business has brought to your life?
I think there are so many positive impacts that this business, occurred to me, and it's just because this business model has to offer. First of all, is flexibility, as you said. You can work, and I like to work on myself and for myself. So whenever I have time after I come from work or in the weekend, I jump in front of the computer and I work on my business. And can be 10 minutes, can be half an hour, can be 2 hours. It depends of everybody's time. Yes. Second, the number of tools and model and the system that this business model offers, it's amazing. And it helped me understand and learn about network marketing, about social media, about improve my communication as well. And the community. I think it's amazing how many people with the same mindset are in this our community. Over 161,000 people around the globe.
Yeah,
and I've met so many of them, the same as I met you today. Yes. And share, their knowledge, and they are there to support you all the time. And this is a huge gain of our business system, is that everybody is there to support you. Not only the mentor and coach, which, by the way, are permanent and they're included, I would say, in this business model. So you have their support all the time, but also there are all the business partners that they can answer your questions, they can support you, and you support them as well. So it's a journey of gratitude, I would say, because you feel so well when you help others to go towards their each one's goal.
Yes. No, thank you. Like you said, there's no competition. People are really there to help you, because we rise by lifting others, and we see a lot of that in our community. And this business, like Relu mentioned, the benefits, and what is the positive impact. There's a lot of growth and personal growth. And for myself as well, I was not the kind to project myself this way. I'm really like an introvert, at the base. But this business allow me to grow that way. That have more confidence. I can talk like I'm doing now. It's things that I couldn't do before. Yes, there's the monetary aspect of it because you go in business to make money, but there's also all this connection. You're meeting people like I'm meeting Relu today, and we have people all over the world that we can meet, and the flexibility in our life. I'm a mom, so I have young kids, so I need this flexibility in my life, and also it's good to see that there's all kind of professions, all kind of backgrounds in the community, and people are really there to help each other grow together. And I'm glad that you even here with me today, because I usually interview a lot of women, and people have the tendency to think that's a business for women. No, even men. So it's good that you're here today to just shed that myth that it's just for women. No, it's for everybody, because even men need flexibility in their life, and people need a plan B. So why not? Why not? So if you heard what Relu said, this is a good opportunity for you, because you're not. Sometimes you start a business, but you don't really know what you're doing. But here you have people to help you, to go along with you in your journey. So you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So that's also a big plus. So Relu, I will ask you now, how can somebody join this awesome community? Because we're talking about, how this business is wonderful, and this business is worth taking a look into.
Yes, as you said, this business is for everybody. It doesn't matter the culture, the background, the profession, if you are tech savvy or not, because there is a training, video-based,
Yes.
step by step. It doesn't matter the age, as long as you are 18 or 21 in some countries, and there is no upper limit of age in this business. And the first thing that the biggest particularity of this business is that is step by step. So we are used to skip steps. Oh, I know this thing.
Yes.
Oh, I know that thing. Oh,
human nature, huh?
Human nature. Yeah, we
Yes.
try to take shortcuts to save time, and to get faster where we want to go. But it's a it's a due time in each step in the process. And the first step in the process to join this business is to watch the complimentary webinar. And it's every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. PST, Pacific time, and can be watched in replay as well. Once you register on one of our websites, we can send you a link, and you can watch it and replay. And this is very important, because that explains this webinar. There are successful people that they come live, volunteer to come and explain the benefits of this business. How does it work from A to Z? What do you need to join this business? And you can check it out if it's for you or not.
Yes.
Besides, of course, there is an investment, and there is a fee, one-time fee that needs to be paid, but is 30-day money-back guarantee. So the first step is watch the webinar, and watch the webinar as many times as you like, as many webinars as you like, until you decide, yes, it is for me, or maybe it's not for me. As you said, I am an introverted too, and it taught me a lot how to be confident, and how to express myself, and better communicate with others, and putting myself out there. And it's a huge gain, because it gives me self-worth level that sometimes, especially for an introvert individual, shy, and you stay in your corner, and you don't use your abilities at the highest level possible.
Yeah.
So this is the first step. Watch the webinar, register, is free. There is no strings attached. And as the next step is, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, thank you. I like the fact that you are really insisting on the steps, because it's true. You know, people will inquire about the business, but then when you ask them to watch the webinar, they don't want to. You know, or the 90 minutes, you can easily spend 90 minutes on Netflix or anything. But if you need a change, again, everybody have their own desires and objectives. But if you're really exploring or you're looking for an opportunity, you should avail yourself to this webinar. It's free, like we said, and there's no, I mean, you have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose, and you can at least have people that took their time to really explain the business model. You know, you have the preliminary info, and if it's not for you, at least you watch it and you know. Because sometimes, you're trying to ask any questions, but maybe all of your questions are answered in the webinar. So take that step to really watch it. Watch it. So then we are always a DM away. You know, you can reach us, on our emails or through our website, which is the best manner, and we'll be able to answer your questions. And even the explanation we can give you will make more sense when you already watched the webinar, because then what we tell you makes sense because you saw something, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so it'll be easier that way. So today, if you are, like what I was saying earlier, an immigrant, you're here, you've been maybe in Canada and US for a while, and sometimes, you're struggling to find the opportunity that is aligning with maybe your education, your skills. I see that a lot. You come, maybe you had maybe your experience from back home, but you come and you cannot really maybe apply it here because you don't have enough Canadian experience, or whatever the reason might be. Create your own opportunity, and with this online business, you can do so. So that's why we really want to share this information with you, because it could just be the answer to your prayers. You can't find that opportunity that you want, but here it is. Or maybe you need that flexibility, or maybe you are at home. Maybe you are a stay-home parent. Today, stay-home parent are not just moms. They could also be that. You want to maximize with your family, and you're looking for something that you can do from the comfort of your home, but something that is easy to set up, something that you can do at your own pace. Or maybe you also have your job, but you're trying to transition into maybe entrepreneurship. And again, this is a good way to do so. So check this webinar. Like Relu said, it's Tuesdays and Thursdays. Our links is right there. And we are really glad to just welcome you to the community and answer all your questions, hold you by the hands, like somebody also did for us. We want to do it for you as well. So any last word, Relu, that you want to say to anybody that's maybe hopping on and want to maybe check out this information?
Sure. And you mentioned it's a 90-minute webinar, and a lot of people say, oh, I don't have that much time and I cannot watch it. Or, well, if you don't have the time for yourself, then nobody else will have. And take your time. It's well worthy, and check it out. If you want different things in your life, you have to do different things. You have to do something different, and this is one opportunity that I would recommend highly to not miss it, to check it out, and take this opportunity as we share our experiences and our insights in this business right now. Check this opportunity and take action, and you decide again if it's for you or not. But you cannot make a decision unless you have all the information that you need, and make sure that it is for you. And the first step, as I said, is watch the webinar and contact us anytime. We are here to help, and we are here to guide others. We are here to mentor and to support anybody who wants to open a digital business with our amazing model.
Thank you. Thank you, Relu. So on that note, we'll end here for today, but stay tuned for more. Keep following our pages. Keep following Relu. Keep following us, me and Kalima. You can find us on Facebook or all those social media platforms. And we'll be just happy to receive your messages and guide you along. So have a blessed day, and
Thank you,
wherever
Anne.
you are. Yes, thank you so much, and bye for now.
Thank you very much, and have a nice day. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.